Hi! So for my inanimate objects, I'm teaching the stuffed bear and the stuffed dog that I have. I don't know how well you can see them. So I'm going to be talking about Canvas. So Canvas is the LMS system, or the general operating system that you can have courses and schools connect through. That's the one I've used in both high school and in college. So I am rather familiar with this from the student perspective, but seeing this from the teacher perspective also really helped me understand some of the struggles that teachers have had, and it helped me be maybe a little more understanding when they're like, oh, sorry, this wasn't published, or just something funky happened with the due dates. So that was a nice, maybe wake-up call for me. Anyway, so this is the course that I created for our LMS assignment earlier. So I made it about dolphins, because I like dolphins. I have an introductory page that I set as my home page. It just covers something about me. There's my introductory video that I did for a different assignment in this class. This is a brief teaching philosophy. I have a longer one here, but yeah, this was just, I felt like a good summary of everything I said there. And then some technological rules that I think are really important in the classroom. So just staying safe and kind above all. Like, I don't care if you accidentally put a virus on your computer as long as it's not going to hurt you or somebody else. And then as long as you stay kind, I don't really care what you're doing on maybe social media or something outside of class, as long as you stay kind. In school, you do need to stay on school-approved websites. Definitely. That's a big thing. Stay off the computer until your teacher gives permission. The computer is not the only resource that I would use in class. So staying off the computer until you get permission is a good one. Tell your teacher or a trusted adult if you have a problem or see something that makes you uncomfortable, because sometimes you do accidentally stumble onto something adult that wasn't filtered out by the school filters that are almost always on both, I think, their Wi-Fi connection and just school devices. Don't download anything. That can be a big thing for viruses, and don't change the settings on your computer because other people may use them too. And plug in devices when they're not in use. That's just a good general rule, even when you're not using school-approved devices. Like, I almost always have my phone plugged in if I can do it, because then I don't have to worry as much about it running out of battery later. And then be gentle. Computers are expensive and they're fragile. So that's just my course aims kind of thing. So then you can go to modules, is where I have it most organized. I don't actually think, do I have an announcement? Oh yeah, I do have an announcement. So I just said, welcome to class. I am so excited to have you all in my class this year, even though I'm not actually talking to anyone. These are assignments, so those are things that you can submit something to. So the Dolphins quiz and the Dolphins project, we'll go into those later. Grades are where you'll see your grades. So it just says display grades as point percentages, complete, incomplete, or any other method, and then filter your entries. So that's helpful. Sorry, move that back. All right. Going back here, just pages in general. I can do view all pages. And then this lets me see some of the pages that I created that aren't necessarily submit anything to. Quizzes, that's specifically a quiz. And then modules is where it's best organized in my opinion. So I have just the introductory one, dolphins. So we're going to be learning about dolphins, just as a fun introduction and just to let students know what the general outline for the week is. That's something I appreciate. then next, I just found some dolphin videos. So these are more informational, and then these 3 are cute or funny. So I thought that would be a fun change, maybe mix it up. Because this was aimed at 5th graders. 5th graders or below, just around there. So just having 5th graders watch a bunch of informational videos, that's not really going to hold their attention. So having something fun for them to watch. And then I have a dolphins quiz that I created. So this was an assignment from a while ago. So I did close it at the end of June, but it's July now, so it's not technically open. But yeah, so preview. This is what it looks like from the student's point of view. So I have a mix of open-ended, multiple select, true or false, a couple more, fill in the blanks, true, false, just one, like a typical multiple choice question again. So those are the main types I have. Alright, and then I can go back to modules. And then the last one is I created a dolphins project. So I just want them to create maybe a 2 to 3 minute presentation on dolphins, 5 pictures of dolphins, 10 fun facts, little to no spelling or grammatical mistakes, just as a quick rubric. It's not a super hard project. Anyway, yeah, so that's the LMS one. I thought it was really interesting seeing and creating it from the adults, or I guess I'm an adult too, the teacher's perspective, because it was very different interacting with it from that side. So yeah, any questions out of my stuffed animals? We doing good? Yeah, so just give me some appreciation for that. Yeah. And then this was the Loom video I created, so it's just 2 minutes long, so I can show that to my stuffed animals if I so chose. But it basically just took you through the same explanation that I had as well. So not anything super urgent or necessary, but that's a good overview if I didn't have time or wasn't inclined to go over the assignment again. So yeah.